Like if like
Sure.
somebody's short like Jeremy, it's hard for them to wear long.
I'm not sure, bro. I'm average.
In what world?
In what world?
Dang,
In American
yo.
world. In American world. You
No,
know?
in America, you're short.
Dang.
No, I'm
Homie.
average.
No,
I'm
you're
average.
short.
I've
You're
seen
short.
a lot of videos about people about my height, and next to people like you, and they
How
look
tall are you?
average. They look
How tall
normal.
are you? How tall are you?
How tall? 5'9".
Short.
Short?
Short.
Sure?
Yes.
And
I ain't
still
gonna lie,
look better.
Jeremy, from now on, bro, just say you're 5'10". Don't ever say 9, bro. At least say 10. You just gotta say 10 so you got that double digit in there.
No.
Don't say 5'9".
I still don't feel 5'10", bro. I still need to grow.
Hey, you still growing though.
Yeah, I'm still
Where?
growing, bro.
He got a couple more inches. He might hit 6 feet.
I can still grow, bro. Don't be a hater. They ain't
Hey, but
believing us.
Miles
God
Morales
did.
is short. Miles Morales is short. I'm just realizing this man changed his name to Miles Morales, bro. Jeremy is hilarious.
Nah,
The thing is, he realizes that too. His name is Hey, I just said Miles Morales' screen share and I died. I'm like, this man Jeremy is so funny, bro. And it's funny because I'm watching the movie though, and Miles really looked like a dark skinned version of Jeremy a lot of times, bro. You see how Jeremy was just doing this? He was looking like that meme with the dude with the him and Jeremy have the same nose.
Yo,
Yeah, we have the same
nose. Low key, Miles was the game of the Avatar though. Like low key.
Yo, he's a spaghetti,
at
bro.
Spider Bite. Him and her was low key getting a yeah. Cause hey, let's be real, she saved the day. She was a big key.
Yeah, bro.
She could.
Not gonna lie.
She could've stopped him.
When
She
was
pressed that button. She
jealous?
did.
When was
But it
jealous?
was because she see. I noticed how she waved him like get over her. Hey, I was so for that though because they kept talking about Hobie. And now listen, Hobie my dog, Spider-Punk.
Okay. Yeah.
Hobie my dog.
He was
Remember
one
when
of
he was
us.
talking?
He was
Oh
one of
yeah,
us.
remember when they was talking about him though?
Yeah.
And he was like, "So what's up with you and this Hobie dude?" Because they was like, she kicking in his world a lot. So he was thinking they had some. But then when he met him, it's like Hobie just genuinely a cool dude. Like you just can't help but love him. Like I'm watching him, I'm like, I felt like Miles for real because when he took off his mask, that man Miles said, "How are you cooler under the mask?" I'm like, for real, like, how you still cool? Like, this dude has swag. Like, bro is cool as ever. And then on top of that, he was genuinely cool because he, out of everybody, he was the only dude that had Miles back.
The only man, the only.
You realize that, right? He was the only nigga. After all of that, he thought that this dude was gonna be an op low-key. He thought this dude was gonna be trying to slide on Gwen.
No.
Turns
Yeah,
out,
for real, bro.
for a second, he thought it was. For a second,
No.
when he met him, he was the only one that had his back. Hey, when they locked him in that thing and said, "We need you to stay here 2 days," that man Hobie said, "Bro, you know what to do."
You know how to
Break out of that
do.
boy
Just
to the
palms.
ball.
What's your palms?
But he taught him how to do his ability.
Yeah, he told him to do that earlier. He told him the palms, but he also pointed him out that he could break out of the thing later. He was telling him to do it, like, you know what to do.
But
In the palms, and that boy did it. Like,
if you see more details every time you look at the movie,
oh
you
my God,
can see.
I do.
You can see Hobie. He didn't want Miles to go to the 2099. He didn't want.
No.
He didn't want
Actually,
to.
I don't. Yeah. He didn't want him to join them.
He didn't want
him to join him. He never
didn't
did.
want him.
That's what I'm saying. He was the only realist one in his corner. And then I realized it was from the beginning. Hobie liked him too, from the very jump. When Hobie first met him, when Miles broke the cannon for the Indian Spider-Man, who was the first one to cheer on Miles?
My big
It was
step
Hobie. He
off.
was like, "Miles, my guy." He said, "My guy." He was like, "Let's go." He hyped him up instantly. Hey, Gwen was right there like, he just broke the cannon. Low-key thinking like, she just messed it up. You know what I'm saying?
But even though
Indian Spider-Man was happy. Pieter, or whatever was happy.
Babaka.
And then, yeah. And then but instantly, Hobie was, "Miles, my guy." He was like, save the day. But it made sense. Because when I watched back his like history thing, when he was giving his background, he hates fascists. And he hates governmental rule. He hates too much position of power.
Yeah.
He wants it to be in the control of everyone.
But you notice.
So he doesn't like Miguel.
No.
You
could tell him.
You can tell.
But I'm saying, but he really told it in the beginning when he said he's always fighting fascists. I mean, like he hates that when people have too much control over something. Miguel has this whole control, the canon of this. Miles is the anomaly. So he rocks with Miles heavily because Miles is that dude that's like hell by key. Like they both. Hey, bro, he was talking to him the whole time. Like, why you even want to do this? Why you trying to do this? So I can get a watch. Make your own watch. Make your own watch. Oh, bro, I love that dude. He was so cool.
And he's smart because doing a watch just with parts that he's
the parts he was taking apart, the parts he was taking off the wall and stuff. Yeah. He's like, "What are you doing?" But this doesn't do anything. He was like, "You took it off the wall." They trying to distract you from the truth. What truth is that? I ain't got a Scooby Doo, mate. That's what they want. He said that's what they want. I was like, "Oh, bro."
But what I liked about him though, he told Miles, he's pretty much telling Miles like, "Hey, like they ain't what you think they are." He kept warning him a whole bunch of times.
He said it right after. He goes, "Hey, I'll drop it." He goes, "Just don't sign up for a war. You don't know what you fighting."
Yeah,
that was cold. I love that dude.
I think he said in his mind, he's the only nigga I have for real. He's the only nigga in this group. I gotta help him. You know?
Yeah. Like he was, but because now this man got me saying I ain't got a Scooby Doo, but he also got me saying because the other line that he said that was so cold to me was when he said I was like
British slang. No, that's British slang.
It is British slang. I ain't got a Scooby Doo, mate. I love that joke. I ain't got a Scooby Doo, mate. I love that joke. I love that. The other thing he said, he was like, bro. He said,
I ain't gonna do, right? I ain't gonna Scooby Doo, mate.
He said, why are you trying to? He was like, what? He's like, what are you trying to prove to me or something? He's like, why are you telling me all this? He was like, I'm just looking out for my drummer is all. I was like, that was cold. And he passed him like the piece where he's just looking out for my drummer. Because it's like, bro, Miles is the dude that low-key kicked all of this into play. When you think about it, the whole Spider-Verse, the whole 2099 Spider-Verse exists because of Miles and Miguel.
For real?
Because Miguel calls that what's the name, but then he fixed it, right? But then Miles is the original anomaly. So he's the reason Miguel's fighting to keep the canon in check.
Yeah.
Miguel wouldn't even be doing what he's doing if Miles didn't get bitten. The canons would all be separate. You know what I'm saying? Fine. How they're going. Miles calls the fact that Miguel needs to go universe to universe. You know what I'm saying? The first movie. Like, that caused all this. And so that's why I hope he's like, I'm looking out for my drummer. Like, Miles is the key part of the band. Like, bro, I'm looking out for my drummer is all. Like, I was like, that's cool.
Like I noticed, like, I thought Miguel was like the best Spider-Man, right? I think he's gonna be the best fighter or whatever.
He weak.
No.
Hey, when Miles treated him on that train, I was dying. When he climbed up, and he was like, nigga, is that claws? Are you even a spider? I was dying. I was like, oh, bro, this nigga not even a Spider-Man. I like, call him out. He was crawling up with claws. Like, are you Wolverine?
I was like, why is Miguel the leader? I'm like, I don't understand that. Like, why you got?
Because he made up. He made all that up.
So.
Right.
I mean, they have mad respect for that, you know? He has all the technology.
They got right.
He has a whole building for Spider-Mans. For real.
But it's like,
and
he ain't even really a Spider-Man, though.
They couldn't even catch Miles.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Really a Spider-Man. Because I found out, like, when I saw him inject that thing, my only introduction, listen, let me let you know. My only introduction to Spider-Man 2099 was the game, Shattered Dimensions back in the day.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be real. No bias involved. I used to hate him because the level where you fought him in that game, he beat the brakes off of me on that train constantly. I made my mom, bro. I was like, I tried to beg my mom for me to keep the game one day because I thought I could beat the level. He beat me 3 times in a row after that. I told my mom just take it back to Blockbusters that night, bro. I was like, I'm done with the game, bro. Like, he pissed me off. I didn't want to beat the game no more. I didn't want to play the game no more. I'm like, take the game back, mom.
Because he's a villain too, low key. Because he's trying to change. How you gonna tell somebody not to do something for their family member? I don't want to spoil it on YouTube. People haven't seen it. How you gonna tell somebody?
Skip it. We already in there. It's Spider-Verse.
I'm like, okay. I'm like, how you gonna tell somebody that they can't save their dad? I'm like, that couldn't be me. That
you're being like too serious with it. You know, he's a kid.
Right.
He's 15, bro.
And
it's not about being too serious. It's just that you can't tell somebody who they can't save. That's not your play.
No. Jeremy was agreeing with you. He said like telling Miles, right, Jeremy? You said telling Miles.
But he was so like rough, you know? Really rough.
And how he told it to him, too, is what he's saying, though. Like, he was saying, like, what you saying is facts. But he's saying, like, also the fact that he's telling it to a 15-year-old, like the 15-year-old gonna be cool losing his dad. Yeah. Like, who would be cool with that? And on top of that, you have the power to stop it, which I like how he said, because, okay, it's like you can hear both sides, right? You can get both sides to an extent. You want to keep everything straight. But he was like, then Miguel said, what he said, he was like, it comes with the job. You signed up to be Spider-Man. It comes with the job. But then it's like
he didn't sign.
Eight saving people. That's true. He didn't sign. He was an anomaly. But it's also like ain't part of the job to save everyone you can.
Yeah.
True.
So that's part of the job. If you know what's gonna happen, you can stop it. That's part of the job too. Then.
You know what? You know what happened? He changed. I don't know if you paid attention to this part. Remember when the captain was supposed to die in India? When he went to the Indian League, the captain was supposed to die. Remember that vision? He changed that. So it showed you like he has a possibility to change. He's not gonna happen.
Right.
I mean, but in that moment,
it caused that hole. It caused that hole that they had to contain, and they were nervous about that. But what really did show exactly what Newell was saying too is when Gwen went back to home.
Yeah, bro, that's my point. That's my point.
And her dad left being captain, which means she's not gonna lose her dad, and her world was fine. And that changed the whole canon, though. She's not gonna lose her pops now.
I think Miles is the key. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's the key. But it's like in reality, though, he's the reason all this exists. So clearly, he's the anomaly. Like I get what Miguel is fighting for, but it also don't make sense for Miguel because I don't think he realized Miles being an anomaly and his world is fine proves that he can change things.
For real, bro, because
he was never meant to be Spider-Man in the first place. Yeah, and his Spider-Man died.
Yeah.
Right. And remember how he said, but if you stay in a world where you're not supposed to, the world will break? So then Miles' world not breaking.
And the 42
is proof.
And the 42 universe didn't break.
Exactly. If 42 didn't break and he was supposed to be Spider-Man. And they swapped. So it showed
indirectly Miles changed the destiny.
Everything. And he caused this whole Spider-Verse thing for real. He caused Miguel to be doing this. The crazy thing is, I know in that Shattered Dimensions game there was a cutscene, and Peter's talking with 2099 Spider-Man, and he was saying how I think he was saying either MJ or Gwen has to die, but it was Spider-Man's love interest. It wasn't Spider-Gwen. It was just his girl. I can't remember if it was MJ or Gwen is what I'm saying, but it was his girl. And Spider-Man Peter was like, Miguel, I need her. He was like, I if I don't got her, there's no reason for me to be doing this. And Miguel drops his head. I just remember that cutscene because he drops his head. He's like, all right. And he was like, thank you, bro. He's like, you could do all right, just this once since you did so much for the universe. I feel like this is about to be a similar thing that has to go down here. But it's funny because it's clear that the changes ain't all as exaggerated as Miguel. It's I feel like he's kind of bitter. Like you said, he's kind of evil. No, he's kind of bitter about how he couldn't.
He's an antagonist.
Messed it up. Yeah, so it's he just kind of bitter, and that's why he's on this. I don't like that I'm the one that has to do what I have to do. His he on his Thanos thinking, and it's bro.
And I don't think he knows because remember Miles wants to study that. Remember in the beginning he wants to study all that.
Oh, Miles would have created his own watch. Let's be real, in enough time. If Gwen never came through, he would have made it. He would have went to Princeton. And he would have studied in the whole dimension, traveling particles, all that.
I don't think he's going to Princeton. I think he's staying in New York.
And now he don't need to, because now he don't need to.
You don't. But I think he's going to stay in New York. He's not going to Ohio State.
He don't need to now, though. I think it's about to change the, he don't need
his mom, I like his mom, though. His mom a G.
Oh, for real.
Yeah.
Hey, she looked at Gwen and said, she look old enough to be on his PTA team. But she don't even speak Spanish. Oh, yo, bro, tell her real. The way she said that, hey, his dad right there talking about something. I forget what he said. He said,
bro, I don't know,
Spanish.
but
I'm bro, he don't know no Spanish. Stop playing with me.
In Spanish is funnier, that part,
What he said? What did the dad say in Spanish? Though? What did Mom's dad say?
He said "Qué barbaridad" in English.
That joke was funny. Yeah, it was
but in Spanish, it's funnier.
It was heavy rolling how he had his arms crossed and said it though. Oh damn, bro. But he did y'all peep that his badge? He changed his name to Morales. I saw somebody posted that in the first movie. It was Davis because his last name is Davis. Because Morales is Rio's last name. And I never realized, I'd be forgetting Miles has his mom's last name. But that's because his dad didn't want him to have his last name. Huh. And in the comics, apparently, John was he didn't like his father. His father was a terrible person.
So he abandoned
Rio's. Him. Yeah, he wanted his... Yeah. But now he changed his badge to Morales. So he's Officer Morales.
Yeah. Morales from his father or his mother?
From Rio.
Oh.
His wife. Because that's more Spanish.
Yeah,
I was cracking up when they were talking about the scenes when him and Miles were talking, and he goes, "You need to give us some space."
Oh yeah, that was so funny, bro. Hey, you know who that reminded me of? Cam, bro. I told you, I was like that. My feet, Cam was
bro. I'm like,
huh? What? Oh yeah. I was just you know. And he was like, because he said what? He was like, I like how he asked him about it. He was like, "What about that boy of yours? You think he gonna do alright?" It was so funny, right? I mean, the way he tried. The way he did that, had me dying for some reason. What about that boy of yours, right?
Eventually, his dad's gonna know what's up.
Oh, easily, yeah. Cause he is not slick with it at all. You know what's funny though? You know who else ain't slick? Gwen. Every time Gwen was in front of her dad, she officer, captain. Like that's funny. Like, bro, he gonna find out it's you if you didn't tell him. You know what I mean? Like, y'all gotta tell him. Y'all both suck at this hiding identity. Like,
because they can't stop him.
They kids.
Right. Anyway,
right. But I just mean them keeping their identity secret, like communicating with their parents as cops.
Yeah, I was cracking up when he told his dad, he goes, even though his mother ground me, I'm SpiderMan. You can't ground me.
You can't ground me.
You can't ground me. But hey, I want to talk by sessions. So first, since the bottom, what do you think about the animation?
That was good.
Phenomenal. I'll be real. Cause you know, I really like animation. You know, I be drawing and drawing. So my thing is like, okay, the animation is so clean. And you gotta realize, I'll never take nothing away from Spider-Verse. What they did to the game. I'm gonna be real. The first Spider-Verse.
We're talking about the movie.
We talking about the animation. They changed the animation game, bro. If it wasn't for that 2018 movie, it wasn't to that movie that we started getting these films. Like, have you seen how Puss in Boots looked?
Yeah, it looks kind of like.
What do you think? It was inspired. No, it was definitely inspired off Spider-Verse. You seen how Bad Guys? This is both of those is DreamWorks. Bad Guys. That film, it got 2D, 3D elements. Like they all go in this route. Then you got Intergalactic on Netflix and junk.
Like, yeah, with the dog and the family.
Spider-Verse brought in this whole new wave of like.
Yeah, that's true.
It brought it because it as an animated movie, it comes off super comic book like, super colorful, but clean animation. And sometimes you can't even tell if it's 2D or 3D. They like switch it.
That's for real, bro.
It's so clean, bro. So they created a whole new like wave with that. However, though, like I do be feeling like sometimes though. I like it all. It's all colorful. It's cool. Sometimes in the movie though, I feel like it'd be a little overdone, like a little over much. Like Gwen's World, right? I liked like how it was like watercolor.
It was crazy,
it was, like heavily watercolor. It was like paint splashes. Yeah. But like sometimes it was just like crazy amounts of colors till you couldn't see the background at all. It was just like colors in the back, you know? Which I feel like maybe it was a slick way for them to not like put too much detail, but still have a cool vibe. So maybe it was smart, but like sometimes it just felt like it was extra. But
yeah, they try to make every world different. I noticed that.
They did. Yeah, different aesthetics. I like that, but sometimes it was too much. I feel like.
I think it was too colorful and too much.
At times, right? You feel me? At times, it was just too much color.
Like you can't identify it. You know?
Right, you can't identify what they're standing in. Like it took me a couple minutes to realize it was Gwen's room that was all blue and purple. Like I'm like, oh dang, that's a bookshelf in there. Like, but like I'm seeing they standing in Gwen's room, but like what room of the house they in when they walked out? I don't know. I still don't know. I watched it twice now. I still don't know. It was just it's so colorful though. It's so colorful, but like it looked clean though. Looks nice.
Yeah, I think the animation was good. There were times where I thought it was too much, but the music was on point.
Oh, music was great. Okay,
music was great.
Okay.
This right quick. First soundtrack versus second though.
I think second soundtrack is better. Is the best.
All right, Noah.
I haven't listened to either one. I'll be honest with you. The soundtrack.
But what you heard, you saw both movies.
But from what I heard, I would say the second one.
Okay, because you gotta remember they use a good amount of them in each, and like I feel like it was more New York. Yeah, Nas and that boy. All right, so okay, wait.
Okay. Let me do something else. Okay, soundtrack is different, but now, which movie has the best song? Sunflower, or in this one, Am I Dreaming? Yeah.
Because let's be real, Am I Dreaming is the best one right now.
Yeah.
It is. Hey, Self Love is my favorite song on the whole thing, though. My personal favorite. Nothing tops that. But I will say, Am I Dreaming is the hit song for it. Like, That's with the violin. That just go crazy. Oh my! When that played at the end, I'm like, yo, am I dreaming? Like,
but the ending of that movie was dope. Like how Miles about to blow up. He was about to blow up. He about to electrocute.
Oh yeah, he about to heat, bro. I like how Miles was giving him the face like. All I wish is he said is don't make me do this. That's all I wanted to hear Miles say, because that's all I'm thinking in my head. Like, if I was Miles, I would have had to look at myself like, don't make me do this, bro. Like, don't make me do this to you, bro. You don't know who I am, bro.
You don't know
who's winning. I'm you, but better. That's crazy. That's fucking.
Miles, when he get out those chains, he's gonna mess him up.
Yeah. But hey, I don't know, bro. I think
quick, I would say. Here's
Harley
what I'm gonna
has
say.
speed and agility, but Spider-Man's faster.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna say Sunflower, and I'll say why is because Sunflower is so good, so. Both songs are relatable for everybody.
Yeah,
both are so good, but Sunflower fits on the second movie even more than it does on the first.
For real?
So you think about the lyrics of Sunflower, right? Like, let's be real.
Remind me.
Okay, so you think about Sunflower, and you think about Gwen and Miles, though, right? She was all bad, nevertheless. Calling it quits. Now, baby, you're a wreck. Crash at my place, baby, you're a wreck. Right? Needless to say, I keep it all check. But it's like talking about like somebody coming back.
Yeah,
and Gwen comes back to him. Even though she tried staying away, she wasn't supposed to go see them. Remember, her world started falling apart because her dad found out who she was, thinks she killed Peter, and where did she go? Back to Miles' world.
Yeah, that's what you wanted.
Like thinking of the lyrics of Sunflower and Gwen and Miles, it fits so well in the second movie because it's like she was dipping from her world to go crash at his, where she feel comfortable with him, but she still don't want to commit to him. Because even in the song, it's like she want to ride like a cruise, but I'm not trying to lose. But it's like she don't want to commit to Miles because she said in every other universe, Gwen falls for Spider-Man and don't end well.
Yeah, false.
Let's talk about it though.
False.
Miles had bad game. He had bad game. What'd he say? Hey, what'd he say? Back to that thought. That was game. And that was game. And it was first time for everything, right? Hell, bro, that was game. And that was game, bro. I would have dapped that man up so hard.
They had to talk to black people to really understand the black community, because
that was some game. That was some game. That's something like a nigga would have said, bro. Like, hey, that's first time for everything, though, right? Like,
right?
Hey, she looked at him like, yeah, like
first time for her.
Hey, that's us, right? That's us. We different. Like, I'm different. Bossy, like, and it's funny because it's like you think about what he said.
Does he go old boy at the end? Hey,
I'm gonna do my own thing. Hey,
nah, I'm gonna do my own
like
thing.
That was the most legendary line. But first off, he beat everybody. No, I'll tell you right now though. My favorite scene, voice acting and everything, is when he went back to 42 or went to 42, and he was talking to Rio, and he told him like, bro, he was thinking about everything she said, and how it all applied to when he went to the Spiderverse. But when he looked at his mom and made that pause, that bro, the voice actor, I think his name Shumar or something like that, or Shumak or something. He snapped because he was like, I let him have it, Mom. I beat them all. I was like, dang, like, he really did though. Like, bro made it back. And she had no idea what he's talking about. But it's like that man went against like every Spider-Man.
They couldn't catch him.
And they couldn't catch that man. Funniest Spider-Man that went after him, though, to me, was that the 1960s animated show where he go fly and talk about something. I can do anything he can. Oh, crap. He was too old. I can do anything he can. They had the old music. They was funny for that, bro.
Yeah, it was so funny, bro.
Miles was he's the best Spider-Man, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm like, realistically, he's just the best, the top tier. Like, his power set is
how many Spider-Man?
They try to balance him out here, but I don't know.
I don't think they should. They should let him be.
Because he's the anomaly. He started this
He's an anomaly, bro. I think that's
this Spider-Verse.
That was a really key point of the movie. Like, he's not normal.
He is the different anomaly. Like, he started this. The only reason Miguel is doing all this cleanup stuff, this universe traveling, is because of Miles, bro. So it's like when Miles said that, hey, there's a first time for everything. He's pretty much saying like, Loki, like, we different. Like, I'm different. So I'm not the same Miles that you know, that all the other Gwens fell for. And then he low-key proved that later when all of them in the whole Spider-Verse is after him. And he jumped off the train. Sorry, man.
But you know what I think?
I'm going home. Hey, hit him with deuces. What?
I think someone's about to die. Even though I think someone is about to.
I don't. It's gonna be somebody on the team though, for sure.
It's gonna be a war.
So either Penny.
Sure.
Let me go to that point later.
All right, bet. Wait. No, let's take a prediction there. Out of the team, who you think will get clapped?
Yeah, bro. Nah. Can you look posters? Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man Across the Spiderverse. Look at the posters.
I got you.
The poster where Miles is.
Share the picture, Richie.
Yeah.
I will.
I saw the theory, and it makes so much sense when you see it.
I never saw the poster for the Across the Spiderverse.
Put the poster with all the Spider-Man
scheme?
behind Miles. All the Spider-Man behind Miles.
Oh, that one. Yeah. Oh, okay, I see what you said. The cross. I'm thinking of Beyond. Hey, I saw somebody point out the Beyond the Spider-Verse color scheme. What are they talking about?
Color scheme?
I don't know. Yeah, I'll bring it up in a second.
Okay.
So you talk about the one where does Miles have the mask on or mask off?
Mask off. With all the Spider-Mans behind.
All right, I'm pulling it up.
Hey, hold on 1 second. Hold on.
Okay. Hey, when this man showed up, I was dying. Spectacular Spider-Man.
Spectacular Spider-Man.
Why was she so small? Hey, no, you know this, bro?
Why he so small, bro? For real. They made my bro bad. Bro, not gonna lie, that's the best. Best anime series.
Nah, it's up there though. But nah, it ain't the best one. Bro.
Nah, it's the best one, bro.
This one was good because this is the one that I first saw Miles in though. I never knew about Miles before this.
Oh,
nah, it wasn't there. Miles wasn't there.
This one though. This is like 2010.
No, I remember that. I watched it.
Spectacular. Yeah,
I watched it. Yeah,
bro. No. Remember when he showed up in the movie? Were you not dying laughing? I couldn't take him serious. He looked tiny as a mug, bro. He was extra small, sitting there talking about something. We all had to do it, Miles. I would have looked at him like, who is this nigga? This nigga ain't spectacular. Get this thing out of here, bro.
Hey, but
I ain't want to disrespect him like that, though. He is cool. He up there.
Yeah. So
now you know what the best animated show was to me?
The 90s?
I'm about to piss y'all off. I'm about to piss Noel off.
That's why playing the rain because he knows what to make me mad.
Oh, my fault. I forgot that was on there. My fault. I got you.
That's comfortable. I ain't gonna lie.
I forgot I had that. You know, that's just default for me. It's my favorite one, bro. It's the best series.
Bruh, I still think Spectacular is better. For real, bro.
It wasn't bad.
This series is booty cheeks. No, dude. And I said I was gonna piss the off because low key, bro. Everybody look back at this like this show was weird. It was good though. I messed with it because here's what you realize though. Look. I'm gonna just show you how it looked though. Like folks forget this was the first 3D Spider-Man show.
Yeah, it was.
This is the first. Let me see. Let me show you this. This is a classic to me though.
About fun.
That's because you haven't been to one with me. So.
I didn't even watch it because I thought it was just boozy.
Me?
I'll be trying to be nice. So it was alright.
I know you was. I know. That's why I just said that, Joe. I'm like, no one look at me like, bro, this is your favorite. This is the best show. Like, there's no way, bro. It's just not the best. But hey, you know what's funny? They did do things that no other show tried at the time because this was after the Tobey Maguire movies. Yeah. This Spider-Man in the show is based off of Tobey Maguire's, like, the actual movies.
Yeah,
like how he move in this world is off of the original 3. So that's why a lot of kids, like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I was messing with it heavy because I like the movies.
Hey, Peter,
and you would see the you know what I mean? But they this show lasted like 2 seasons. It had lasted like 1 season, maybe. It had
The Hunter. I don't know.
It had Black Cat in it, and that was the first time I seen her.
Oh, too. Yeah.
But like, I don't know. Just odd animation, but I bet you it was 3D. It's one. You got remember this 2003 though. I was in kindergarten.
In kindergarten 2003. Wow.
Neil was 30.
Look, bro. So I remember this. This is what I think. He wasn't a black cat. This chick had me dying all the time, bro.
No way, that's Black Cat. No way, that's.
No,
Black.
that wasn't her. But that was an episode he ran into it. This show was something else, bro. This is like one of the most. This is a Spider-Man show you never hear anyone talk about. It's so funny though.
Not gonna lie, I watched it on YouTube. To be honest,
you did, yeah. That's
because
it's not terrible, but
I think it was alright. It was decent.
It's okay. It's okay. Ranking Spider-Man shows.
I mean, it's all right.
It was perfect.
That was perfect.
I mean, it's all right.
That one was cool,
Unlimited,
bro. That one was
Unlimited
cool.
was good as a mug. He
cool,
tweaking for that one.
It was on the rate.
He tweaking for that. He tweaking for that one. Right. He tweaking for that. Unlimited. Wait. See? Hey, I ain't the only one that like it. Whoa, baby. That's what I'm talking about. That's what it's all about. That's what I've been waiting for.
It was perfect.
It was perfect, bro. It was perfect.
It was good.
All right.
Now this is tweaking. Let's be honest.
Nah, that was this.
All right.
Like normal.
I thought it was too much. Like they tried to be too comical with it. No, I don't.
This one, no. The Ultimate Spider-Man.
How can you did you watch
like
this one? No.
Yeah,
I watched it.
And you didn't watch Spectacular.
I did.
No, you didn't. You said it.
No.
Oh, no, I just said it. I said I didn't see the 3D one.
You said you saw
said
Ultimate.
I'm
gonna be real. The 3D one was low key, and it came out so long ago. It was low key though. It was decent. Nah, bro. Ultimate Spider-Man was great. This is the one that I actually thinking of when I said 2011. When I said Spectacular. Spectacular came out in 2011.
From Marvel Universe.
No, what?
Because they just made him kind of like cool. Like Peter Parker wasn't really cool. Like they tried to make him. It just,
But in Ultimate, he was. In Ultimate,
Me?
Universe.
I'm Spider-Man.
With your talent,
This one was good.
Parachute test.
you could learn to be a better hero. The ultimate
yeah, I watched
Spider-Man.
every episode. I mean, I've seen it.
Spike my shoulder.
Nah, this was just okay.
It's
How many seasons
okay.
did it last?
It's just
It
to
got-
get fun, you know.
It was like 5 seasons.
Yeah, so you know it was good. No, I got like 3.
But
Yeah, so- No, 5,
Spectacular,
so like 5.
man. Did you
They got
see
like
a Spectacular?
Wait, this got 7.2 out of 10. I want to see what Spectacular got.
Spectacular, man. That gotta be 10 out of 10.
Jerry, we've all seen the Spectacular. We've all seen the Spectacular Spider-Man, Jerry. Why you keep asking? 8.3. It got higher ratings, but personally, I would say I probably liked Ultimate a little more.
It was okay.
No, it was the
Here's my
best,
thing,
bro.
though. Here's my thing, though. I think the animation was a big part of why I like Ultimate more than Spectacular. And I think Ultimate isn't that. Ultimate might have had Spider-Gwen show up if I'm not tweaking. Maybe. I don't remember though. But Ultimate was fun, bro. Like Captain America and stuff showing up, and he combined I think he combined with the Avengers Earth Mightiest Heroes show, and I like that show heavy.
They
But
did.
he was more of the modern one of the one they did recently. That he was based off that Spider-Man.
Yeah, off of Andrew. No, you mean Andrew Garfield's one back then?
Yeah.
Whatever, originally this one is based off of.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield's a little more.
Yeah, it's true.
But I liked it. I think it was cool.
But hey, this is the real deal. Which
Hey, talk
intro
about-
is the best? 90s or the
Wait,
Spectacular?
hold on.
I don't know.
I ain't never seen this one.
Nah,
I seen
that
a
one
little
is
bit of
bad.
it. That's RJ
That
told
one
me
is
it's pretty
pretty cheap.
decent, and I told him I'm gonna give it a good watch. That's funny. I like this though. You wanna know why I like this though? They gave my show, bro. They gave my show its props, bro.
Yeah, when it come out of Miles Morales cartoon, when are they gonna do it?
Bro,
I
I
think
feel like,
I think right now we can't have it.
I
bro.
think you can. You do it right.
No. You know why we can? You know why we
Peter
can't?
Parker. Why?
Because
There's the movies.
we did on the movies, but movies is not as longer as a series. So
It's not, but they're too legendary right now, low key.
with Miles Morales, he doesn't have so many villains. He's still new. So
That's true. It's
we don't
comics
have
still,
so
like,
much
build up.
history.
But you can make it up in the cartoons with the comics.
Yeah, it's hard. Even with Peter Parker, he has like 60 years of history, and they do probably like.
Hey, people sleep on this show. I'm definitely rewatching it, and I'm definitely talking about it, bro. He gave this the whoa. He gave this the dub, bro. I'm so surprised. Y'all don't know how surprised I am. But I even just called this. It's one of my favorites for no reason, bro. I don't know why,
Yeah,
bro. But
it was like Tron. Remember Tron came out?
it was like the animation was cool.
Tron was it was a really good show. I don't know. They just couldn't get people to watch it, but it was a really good storyline. Really
Right, and that's how I felt. That's exactly how I felt about this Spider-Man show. Like, if this kept going, this would have been great. But it's like they couldn't get people to watch it. It was low key. Like, I feel like even like Noah, like you probably didn't hear about it till after it was done. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I remember when it was on, they would have like 1 or 2 episodes on demand. We had on demand for like 2 months, and I remember that's where I first saw it, and I was like, bro, they would not have like all of them on there like all the other shows. They would have like 2 episodes of this, and I was like, come on, bro.
Yeah, but
So I was trying to find the websites that had it though. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to find it on the internet for the free.
Do you want a spectacular or 90s?
Each of them are different to me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like each one has a different place.
Right. The spectacular, I like it a lot. I just don't think it's the best though. I don't think it's the best show.
I think it's the best.
It's up there. It's top 3, and it's not 3. I'll just say that for sure.
I don't know, but in animation, it is the best. I mean, in 2D, it is the best for me.
In 2D?
Okay, my
Ultimate
question-
Spider-Man was great in animation though. That's
No,
what I'm saying.
I think Spectacular has more personality with its animation.
Think so?
Yeah, I think so. I think when Ultimate got more seasons, the animation was going lower. You know, less detail.
And the
more
Ultimate
normal.
Spider-Man game was my favorite game. That was way before the show though. The Ultimate Spider-Man game came out like 2004 or 3 or something. That was a good game. This looked like Spider-Man to me. And he had Tobey Maguire's suit though. So no, like, yeah, he had an Andrew vibe, but look at his suit though.
Now he has Ultimate vibes.
He got Tobey Maguire type vibes though. Way more than this is not Andrew's suit. Andrew's suit was way more like it didn't have like the stop right here. Y'all realize Tobey Maguire is the reason the Spectacular Spider-Man and all these Spider-Man suit like have the blue stop right here and stuff. Like Sam Raimi was the one who kind of like redesigned Spider-Man fit, and they started to change it in the comics because of him. You know what I'm saying?
For
Like,
sure? For sure? Are you sure?
Yeah,
I think that comes even from the 60s.
Alright, hold on. Check me out. Nah, you tweaking.
Nah.
The web stopped in the 60s in the chat.
No, but I'm talking about comics, not the obviously not the animation.
But the shows, we talk about shows though because the movies correlate more to the shows than probably.
So then put the 90s one.
Alright, fine. So I'm proud of it. Like, I do nothing.
I do nothing but be black if I'm lying. Be black for the first time ever, nigga.
So I think Sam Raimi's suit is inspired on 90s Spider-Man. You know?
Oh well, it's inspired, but how he changed it up inspired the rest of the suits to do exactly what he did. You get what I'm saying? Of course, his is based off of Spider-Man itself, but I'm saying the big changes that he did to it inspire how the Ultimate Spider-Man looked. You feel me? And how the rest of them joints look. Because you look at the other movies, right?
Miles Morales suit is raw though. I go.
Nah, it's the rawest. Even since the creation of Miles Morales, it's the best suit of this like generation. You know what I'm saying?
Because look, like, and I'm not gonna lie, Andrews was one of my favorite suits too, though.
Not gonna lie to you. Let me say this to you. Are you agree or you are agree, y'all too, that the first movie suit, it was really good. It was as good as the second one. Yeah. They like more than
like that.
You never seen Andrews movies?
No, I didn't really watch this movie. I only seen one.
Oh, they good.
They good, bro.
They were good. I actually think his Spider-Man is the most realistic Spider-Man ever.
For real, bro.
Like,
the CFX
suit. I forgot that it did change to this, but I like them both. His suit was built like you see how he made it too.
Yeah.
Like with the basketball, like he used the basketball for the texture of the suit, the like skin of a basketball. It was realistic, like it was cool because he was doing it in his room. I love those little tidbits that make it come like that. Just made Andrew's Spider-Man feel real to me because like it felt like, all right, if he's a teenager in his room, he ain't gonna be able to make the most professional suit like Toby. And Tom was given his suit, so that he don't even count in the picture. But like Toby made his suit, but Toby's suit was clean as ever.
Yeah.
But it's like ain't nobody in their room stitching this. The suit was too nice. His suit was too nice. It was too well done. Like Andrew's like you see how he did his. Like the whole texture and like the spray paint. Oh, I love that, bro. Same with Miles though. Like you see Miles spray paint his sign on his suit. Like it's spray painted.
But Miles is an artist.
Oh yeah, for sure. But he's spray painted. The point is it's not like super professional of a symbol on his chest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. He just spray painted it.
He be marketing people.
Yeah. But no, Sam Raimi's suit definitely inspired how Spider-Man's suit started looking even in the series and junk. Like more so. Because then they would have been looking like the 90s where they wouldn't have the lines going all the way through everything.
Okay. Yeah.
In the 90s, like it didn't go through everything. It stopped around the symbol. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or in the old ones. You know what I mean? You give me like this is the old too. This is the old too. Like you remember this Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Hey, I mean it's alright.
That's the 80s.
It's alright. It's okay. I mean, make it better anyway.
Okay.
But, all right. So Jerry, go ahead. Though. You
okay.
About this photo.
This is the theory that is almost like 100% confirmed by fans. So in the second movie, there's gonna be a spider war. You can see that at the left side is Miguel O'Hara's team, and at the right side is Gwen's and Miles Morales' team.
You're right. Everybody on his team is over there. You're right.
Yeah, every side is the different team. You know?
Is that Spider-Woman on the left? Right?
Yeah, it is.
It's like one of the Spider-Woman, and they're gonna want the web slinger one with the horse.
You know what he said?
Said, you didn't wait for me to draw. He said on 3. Like, bro, why would I count the 3 with your
I'm black. I'm black.
Shoot.
I'm smart.
Yo.
Yeah.
So, wait, is that a black Spider-Man that's Venom?
I don't know. Maybe a version.
That could be.
You know what? It makes me sad.
Yo, there's Ultimate Spider-Man right there. No, I was like, I don't know. It looked like him though. Does that look like him?
Let's look at homie on his side too. You see?
Who?
On Miles' side.
Spectacular?
No, keep going back. Go to my left. Keep going left. Left. Keep going.
Oh, Hobie.
Yeah.
Oh, of course Hobie over there. You know we all saw Hobie. We all saw Hobie, though. You know we saw him. That's the GOAT. That's the GOAT. Of course he over there. Hey, he right next to Gwen. He right behind Gwen. And then Indian Spider-Man 2. Let's not lie. He was cool.
And we have unlimited.
Yeah, we have unlimited though. It's
no. Unlimited. Unlimited.
I mean, Spectacular. My bad. Wait, so this is the. Wait, where's Unlimited?
Unlimited is
right
that one.
This one, right? All right. I thought I was tweaking because I was about to say he looked familiar. I couldn't remember which one he was though.
Yeah, it's
Unlimited. This is the Unlimited one though. That makes sense.
It's Unlimited.
That's what I was thinking of because he looked familiar. This looks like Ultimate, bro. I swear though, it looks like Ultimate. Right? We was just looking at Ultimate. Look.
He looks kind of skinny.
That looked just like him though.
Yeah, that black lady with a fro was bogus though.
Right, she's still on Miguel's side. Hey, but you know she low key feeling them though, cause she keep on.
Yeah, I think she will turn.
I'm surprised she on Miguel's side. I think she just stuck with him because probably her husband too.
I don't think she's her. I don't think he's his.
That she's on his side like that.
I don't think he is her husband.
No, not him, but her. But I'm saying probably because I was saying because we don't see her husband, but they said we're gonna see him in the next movie, and I'm guessing her husband's on Miguel's side too.
Yeah, maybe.
I doubt she's gonna fight against.
You know what is bad? PS4 Spider-Man is at Miguel O'Hara's side.
He is. What's up with that, bro?
I get it. I get it. You know why?
What?
Because at the end of a Spider-Man PS4 game, he didn't save Aunt May to save all the city. Do you remember? With the virus. So
I didn't see it. I didn't play the game.
You never
I
did
never finished the
nothing,
game.
bro.
Hey, I'm
You never do
nothing.
nothing.
You know me. Yeah, I know. No, you don't know. But don't do me watching the game, Chloe. But
No, but I'm talking about
I'm
PS4.
planning on playing it.
No,
Right. I'm planning on playing it, Jeremy.
I'm a 360 guy. So most of my stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember the first Spider-Man came out on Xbox.
You're way too classic.
Here's the thing, though. You know, I'm planning on recording it when I play it. That's why I never really touched the game. I plan on genuinely making a series.
What, you can play on PC?
Yeah, because it's on PC. I was like, I just grab it on PC.
Yeah.
So don't worry, no, I got you. No gonna watch it when I play it. So you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just playing.
Why you always get making fun of me, Jeremy? You know you hurt my feelings.
You sound sus. You
The way
sound
he
sus.
said it, the way he said it was funny.
Okay, I'm here. How do I act?
Wait, see, look.
Enter my. You got any other
I
ideas?
just remember this cutscene.